I got the coffee. Here I come now. Woo, woo. Yay, it's time for Sunday school. Sunday school. Woo! It's cool. School. Hey, silly humans. How are we today? Did you know there's now less than 40 days to the new year? Yes. Incredible. Incredible. I am here to talk to you today about that's going to distract me. Showcase. It's time to look at the Skool community showcase. That's the new thing. That's the wonderful new thing. Hey, but before we go any further, say hello in the chat wherever you're joining me from. I love to know that you're here with me, whether it's live or the replay. Say hey, Wendy. Let's take a moment to tune in. That's right. The 3 keys you can use to reset anywhere, anytime. Breathe, smile, and enjoy. That's right. Enjoy. Yes. So good. So good. Little wiggle. Wiggle it just a little. Feels good. Loosen up. That's right. We are here now. Feels good. For those of you that don't know me, hello, I'm Wendy of Wiseman Integrative, currently based in beautiful Folsom, California, and about to hit the road and do North American touring with my co-pilot. Dog is my co-pilot, Mr. Max. Mr. Knows It All, knows all about the neighborhood. He is featured in many of these live streams, so we are very excited. I was planning out the RV purchase and various other movements of shifting your life and your living situation in that way. I was doing a lot of planning yesterday and today, and I'm super excited to be here to share with you the showcase that released last week, along with the Wise School Building Showcase newsletter on LinkedIn and coming to other platforms too. And it is just so wonderful. I have the Wise Life ecosystem starting to really blossom. And soon in the new year, it's going to be thriving. I'm so excited about the base, the growth that I've seeded this year, despite trying times and desperate circumstances. I've managed to create this very fertile base for this beautiful business that's blossoming, helping more businesses, local, online, wellness providers, and other services get set up on Skool and really flourish, because together we're creating a better world by choosing joy, by choosing to be happier, healthier humans. Happier, healthier humans. I used to sing that little jingle on my lives all the time on LinkedIn. You know, I did over 600 daily episodes of a show called Taming Your Tension. I'm very excited to be bringing the podcast back into my life in the coming year, because Showcase is not just another hub of schools promoting themselves. No, we're a showcase where there are spotlights and special features and presentations and a publication. Yes, we're going to have the magazine, the podcast, the video library, the ambassadors, and all sorts of wonderful special events. I'm so excited to be bringing it all together. The Wise Life Enjoy Ease experience, the Wise School Building, the new annual AIM, that's the Wise Life Mastery Accountability Program without the heavy coaching. right? So it's just simplify, streamline, bring it all together, and let's go. Are you ready? Are you ready to see the show? Let's go. Let's see. My brain is doing way better today than it was yesterday when I said, welcome to Sunday school. Welcome to the showcase. We're just getting started. I demonstrated proof of the wise school building process on Wednesday when I set this up, and then also became profitable all in one day. And that is the power of the one day revenue ready school build. Let me switch not the caption. Yeah, let's run the captions down below. And then I will switch this QR code here to the school build for you if you're interested in hopping in to get your own setup before Black Friday. I have space. I could do one today, one Monday, one Tuesday, one Wednesday. You could be good to go for Black Friday with your own revenue ready school. If you jump in today, scan that QR code or book a call with me. Down below, you'll see the connect.wisewithwendy.com link. And we're going to get into the showcase link here in the very, very special VIP featured founder access pass for the showcase. But the school build I'm talking about, I set this up one day. I signed up at like 8:30 a.m. and I was doing other work with clients and my school community maintenance and whatnot. And so it was piecemeal. I didn't do it like I did Dawn's setup the week before, where I just, started about 1, 2 o'clock and then was finished about 4 and then fine tuned until about 6, 7. But one day, less than 8 hours, less than 6 hours, you're actually ready to go in less than 3 hours. And then there's some fine tuning to really flush it out. And depending on your current client base, your current list, your current pipeline, who you've got available to hop in, you could monetize in the first few hours. You could become profitable and pay for my service, and the subscription is only $9 a month, unless you need the pro plan for the extra features, and then it's $99 a month. Of course, if you get that, you can hire me to manage it and be an admin or a community manager and train your team too. All kinds of options, but I digress, or actually I fast forward. I get ahead of myself a lot. My brain works really, really fast, faster than most people's. I'm going to pause now and have a delicious sip of coffee. Savor the flavor, right, Ken Dunner? Now, here we are looking at the showcase. And you can get to the showcase by going to Skool.com/wise. You have to make sure that the @ sign is there because I lost the other customer. Someone else has it now. Some acquisition, something. But you can find the sites, the communities, the groups, the spaces that I'm currently featuring by visiting my profile, right? Just go down below the green bars of activity. And you can check that out. Now, I run a lot more schools than that. I just highlight the featured ones to direct attention instead of overwhelming, right? We're in an age of information overload and overwhelm. Too much everywhere all the time. So that's part of what the showcase is about. I, by my nature, for decades, all my life, really, after my shy childhood. But I am a catalyst, a connector, a curator. I actually curated dance production, performance, and performing arts, fine arts in New York City in the 90s. In college, I did an interdisciplinary arts collective and publication together. We did performances, and I curated my own show, my own performance show whacked in New York City as well. And so curating, bringing the performers together, you don't just toss anybody up on the stage, right? You're selective, just like at a fine arts and crafts fair, which I also did in my past. I've done many things, being a multi-passionate manifesting generator by design. You have to apply to qualify to be in those arts and crafts fairs, right? Now, I'd imagine there's certain standards at farmers markets too. You don't just show up and throw your booth up. You have to, there's booth rental or booth by invitation. And that's what Showcase is. It's not Classifieds. Classifieds is an amazing hub of sharing about school communities and school community owners and what's happening in these various places. And you should definitely check that out. Shannon Boyer runs that, the Classifieds. Just like back in the day, we had the newsprint Classifieds, the daily paper. Well, this is a little bit more aligned with the Sunday glossy insert. If you know what I mean, right? If you're from back in the day, you'd have it would actually be a real estate expo or, a special feature about something, the health feature or whatever. And that would be inserted, the glossy showcase inside the Sunday paper. Yeah. So that's a little bit more about what makes us different, and a little more exclusive in the pricing. It's not another free hub for everybody to just share about their school. In order to have a booth, you have to rent the booth or be invited. Yeah, be featured by me. I will be highlighting some groups as affiliates. I'll make a booth for some of the affiliates that I have vetted. I respect what they're doing. So you're not going to find a bunch of scammy, slammy fluff here. Just like at the Classifieds, there are standards to what we present and how we go about it. And yes, I'm doing foot exercises. That's why I move around a lot. I'm standing on these things. They're called Soulmates, SOLEMATE. And so I'm actually exercising the muscles in my feet. It's not nervous energy. Some people think it's nervous energy, but it actually helps me focus the movement. So that's what that's all about. Showcase. So the VIP featured founder booth access pass is available here. It's $100 PayPal. You can also get your just founders booth for $50 one time by checking out through Skool right now. I have not opened the freemium membership yet. It is a public facing community. What that means is that anybody, even people who are not logged in on Skool, can come and see. Let's go ahead and switch screens. This here is the Wise School Building, Explore Wise School Building. That's my public, more blog-like. You'll find longer form pieces here because it's good for search indexing and then directing. It's like a gateway that directs you to the other spaces. I'll probably put Showcase over here also, but you can get to the Wise School Building plans here and explore, getting Catalyst support for your community with these different plans. And again, notice I am not even logged into Skool, which is free to create your profile, but you don't have to be logged in at all to come check it out. You can browse through all of Discovery doing this, and it's very exciting. Very exciting. No, not shenanigans. Let's go ahead and pull this URL here. So I'm going to show you can still come look at Showcase right now and decide if you maybe want to be a booth owner or if you just want to come back next week and join as a member so you can hang out in the plaza. I'm going to show you the plaza now. See, I'm not logged in. I haven't joined. This is where you can join for $50 one time. Now it's usually going to be $9 a month or $50 a year. No brainer, $50 a year for everything I'm going to be offering here. Breaking news, Showcase. The first 25 founder booths are only $50 one time. instead of the $10 a month or $50 annual. I keep saying $9 because that's my other community. A smorgasbord of schools. I'm not sharing this tab. There we go. It gets me every time. I'm getting better at catching it. Here you can see, not logged in, haven't joined, $50 one time. But you can still come and look around. Now, most of this is about the booth owners getting acquainted. I have a few properties here, some of mine. Heather's going to be doing presentations about due diligence with AI. It's super awesome. She also has a booth coming up for her AI 101, AI in Wonderland community, which is pretty awesome. This is the ad that I have in the classifieds, where you also can put these little promotional spaces as classroom places. So you can learn more about the Enjoy Ease experience and the Wise Life formula if you want some coaching to simplify and enjoy your healthy, wealthy, wise life, right? That's just one example. So here we have the example of just, there it is, boom, a presentation and a download. Yeah. And then here we have a 2-pager, which is about the community and the program, the 2 different plans, basically, for joining the premium and the VIP, the standard membership or the coaching extras, and then a second page that's a little bit more about me and the Wise Life formula and an offer to book a call. Yeah. So here's a third example. This is a little ad I made for Punk Rock Party. This is just 3 pages that I have set up. I'll show you the template. It makes it so simple for booth owners to get set up with one of these different options, or to make your own quality booth. Punk's not dead, neither are you. So dive in, a link to the group, because there aren't any freebies for me to offer. This isn't like some coaching program. It's just a party. You come and get the history, the music, have fun, hang out with people, shoot the shit, right? No ads. So here's a couple of little snapshots of what's available, the historic shit in the classroom. And so that's a little more inside peek. And then another call to action, just come join us, right? There's the community. So this is just super simple examples of what you can do if you are accepted as a booth owner in the showcase. Now, see, you can't see the showcase template because that's for booth owners. Yeah. You can, however, find out how booth access works. And I thought I had this set. Explore the community and see how Skool works. But it's not open. Special features, I haven't set that up yet. But what's going to be in here is the various presentations, like a link to Heather's. It'll be like a directory of the presentations so that they don't get lost in the galleria of communities here, right? And then the newsletter, I just started a newsletter on LinkedIn on Thursday after I started this. It's called Wise Skool Building Showcase, where we'll be talking about school building benefiting small businesses, local or online, and also highlighting featured booth members in the newsletter on LinkedIn. I have over 10,000 followers over there, and on day one I got to over 500 emails or newsletter subscribers. So the nice thing about those is they also get indexed by search engines. So you have this public space here on Skool that's getting interlinked and indexed by the search engines and verifying that, oh yeah, they have a group over here, we want to link to that, and this is their social, and they go to your profile and they check all of the web, right? They link the strands of the web. And then when you add the LinkedIn newsletter into that, and then in 2026 we'll be doing a podcast where I can highlight the different booth owners, interview the different booth owners, have guest presentations, and all kinds of showcase things that we will also be including in a magazine. I've been participating in the creation of something called Skool Magazine, which is very exciting. Let's see if we can get there. There we go. See, Skool magazine, the official, unofficial Skool magazine of Skool, and it's on Flipbook on Hazine, and I have profile features in the first 2 issues, and then I have one coming in the 3rd, and then I'm going to switch my focus to growing and building my own magazines, the Showcase magazine and the Kings and Things magazine. Got 2 of those going on, but it's very exciting stuff. So if you want to be a part of that, you can have your own column as a featured VIP founder. You can have your own column, your own regular appearing, showcase within the Showcase magazine publication. And then, the video library will have a YouTube channel to go along with that. And it's just very exciting. Very, very, very exciting. Can you tell I'm excited? So you want to come and get your booth access now. Use that QR code up in the corner. You can get the $100 featured founder, or you can just get this $50 one time. And these are going to be closing up this week. Heather's very excited to be a founder. Notice how featured she got today. And she's doing incredible work. So I'm super excited to be helping you find some of these individuals that, we're all in our little pools in this Skooliverse, the ecosystem. And there's these little eddies of creators that kind of come together and swirl for a while. And it's really nice to find these flowers that blossom, right? There's a lot of muck in school and social media and the internet, and it's great to bring incredible people together. So let me show you a little bit behind the scenes here in the classroom. Look at that. You can see my draft pieces. There's her AI in Wonderland, AI 101, that I've drafted these classrooms. Here is Angela's Claim, Vibrate, Have, about becoming your best being, right? Road life with dogs. I talked about Max and I are going to be touring or schooling around North America next year. I've already set my sights on a certain RV, and we'll be establishing residency in Arizona, down there by the Unicorn Universe. Which is going to be another booth in here. You can see I've drafted a few other communities, and I have more coming in from the other founding members that have signed up. They should be delivering today, tomorrow, and we'll be opening the doors on Tuesday for everybody. 25. Yeah, the 25th of 2025, 11/25/2025. We'll be opening the doors so anybody can come in and join. And it's free to come in and join and participate in the plaza. Just like at an exhibition center, a convention center, there's a plaza where you can hang out and have some conversations. And that's going to be this. In these category tabs, you can see there's the loudspeaker. That's me doing the loudspeaker announcements and updates and spotlights. Then there's the plaza where anybody can have conversations of any kind. Then there's the public forum for shout outs, like, oh man, did you see that booth? That booth's so awesome. You know what? I joined their community and it was so great. I got this. So they're kind of little testimonials. They're shout outs for people that have helped you, or that you've gained some wins, or some insights, or whatever it is. Someone you just had a lot of fun with, someone you had a great conversation in the plaza with, but all sorts of shout outs relating to this Skool community showcase, right? Now, in the plaza, dog hair, in the plaza, there's also your one opportunity to add your Skool link on the welcome post. So everybody, freemium model, is going to have an opportunity to highlight their Skool here on this post. Now, if you join as a booth owner, you have 3 other posts. You can make one post weekly in each of these categories. This is not a show up every day kind of place. This is a special showcase, right? If you go to the convention exposition every single day of your life, you're going to burn out. You can do that in the classifieds, the daily paper, right? But over here, maybe it's a weekend thing. Maybe you just want to come on Wednesday when the crowd's a little slimmer. Maybe you come once or twice a week, like I would go to the museum regularly in San Francisco. You set your rhythm, your cycle for how much you want to show up and participate. But it's not the kind of place where you have to spend all this time making posts and get all frantic about showing up. It's like, hey, I don't post in the classifieds every day. I just post every once in a while, right? And here it's a much more relaxed rhythm of sharing and highlights. You want to think about spotlights and highlights and special offers, specials that you have going, like especially right now, it is that holiday, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, into the holiday, hurrah, hoo-ha. Yeah. So that's this is for highlights in their community. Like, hey, we just had a guest expert over in blah, blah, blah this week, and it was pretty awesome. Here's a link. You can check it out. And then they can maybe share their YouTube video. There are not links to social media here, except on social media share threads that I'll set up, but there are no external links. This is for Skool sharing about Skool. It's a Skool community showcase. This is where they can highlight special offers, like, hey, we've got a 5-day challenge going this week, or hey, this weekend there's a blah, 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 whatever it is. And this is where you can get some freebies. Here's our download. Here's my tracker. Here's my get set for the new year thing. Here's our blah, 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 whatever, right? Whatever you want to do. You're a booth owner. So as long as you're not trying to link to a Kartra or a Stan Store or a Linktree or none of that messy, noisy crap from outside. We are in the Skooliverse. We are a showcase of the Skooliverse. So freebies, yay! So that's what that's all about. I'm so excited. Here you can click right through to get your $50 one-time booth. I thought that was going to go to the other one. The QR code up there, or the showcase.vip founder pass link running across the bottom will take you to this $100. That is a one-time instead of $50 a year. This is obviously going to be a long-term venture, showcasing Skool. Skool is growing by leaps and bounds. But look at this. You don't have $100 right now, no problem. You can pay in full or 4 payments of $25, right? PayPal makes it super easy. 2 weeks. You can make $25 in 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks. If you don't think you can make $25 in 2 weeks, talk to me about why Skool building. I can help you make $25 in the next week, right? It isn't that complicated. Unless you overcomplicate it, which we humans, myself included, are prone to do. So don't let that be you. Take the wisdom of my many poor choices and difficulties and integrate the wise choices and ease. That's my frameworks that came out of that. So you can see how simple it is. Now, if you want your VIP access pass through Skool, I can set up a Skool. I guess I'll set up a classroom to get that going on also. And yeah, that's the showcase. I'm super excited. Are you as excited as I am? Because I'm pretty darn excited. I think you can see how excited I am. It's super awesome. I'm not showing the right tab again. There we go. You can see Lydia's Jedi come here. You can see Joe DiFilippo's Skoolie is coming. We've already got Heather's AI in Wonderland is there. Patty Rose is coming with Canva on the go. There will be a booth about the TNT explosive success of BYOB, which was my feature in Skool magazine this month. The new issue is out. You can go to Read Skool magazine or find it in the showcase. I'll be adding these later today. Eva is in the middle of a moving transition kind of thing, but she will also be in here as a premium member of the WOW Catalyst Collective. Now, here's the other thing, folks. If you are a premium or VIP member of my other communities, you qualify to be a booth owner in this showcase. In other words, Paid membership in my other communities gives you an access pass to set up your own booth here in the showcase. So it's a win-win-win in the Wiseman Integrative School ecosystem. WISE. That's right. That's me. Wee. All right, silly kids. That's it. About 30 minutes. That's about when I start to run out of breath. Cheers. Another stimulating episode of Sunday School. I hope you will hop in as soon as possible. I am going to have to go and make some upgrades and improvements to this. I'll be working on this all day. So if you want to come into Skool and DM me, if you want to find me on Voxer, it's what, WWise 802 or something like that. And yes, I look forward to working with you, growing with you, and getting going with you. Hey, so I wanted to do another shout out real quick before I close this out. I want to show you the new, you can find this on the oops, no, let's go to this one. Forgot to change that card. Thank you for the very relevant reminder. I wanted to show you these plans. Let's look at the WOW Community Catalyst, the women, which started as Women Wellness Leaders last year. This is when I came up with this. When I started Women Wellness Leaders, the original WOW last year in August of 2024, that's when I started this concept of the showcase. Because one of the original parts of WOW back in August of 2024 was promotional classroom spaces, or promotional about page tiles, or promotional pinned posts, or promotional links in the sidebar that women could win or purchase, right? And buy a promotional shout out, basically. So this kind of showcase concept is something I've been working on for over a year. And as you can see, I've now integrated a whole lot of extras because I've learned how to do this niche magazine thing with Skool Magazine. You can learn too. Go and join. Follow my link. Like I said, I'll be setting that up in the classroom later today. And then, life pulled me in other directions, and I had meltdowns. If you've been following me, it's been a rocky road. and then, too many good ideas. And now I've finally found this. And what we've got here in the VIP slots of each of the communities, you're going to find in the VIP slot, the 2026 AIM program. It's the annual year of success, basically. Stay on track with accountability, integration, and maintenance. It's not a coaching program. It's not a bunch of coursework. It's a monthly check-in to make sure you're on track. It's about goals tracking. It offers the accelerator wheel for growth, the 21 days going through the EASE framework. You don't have to participate in that, but it's a good way to establish a rhythm and checking month after month after month to level up and level up and level up. So you have the 24/7 access to messaging with me, not super support coaching or therapy, but traction, alignment, focus, direction, attention, activation, adaptation, appreciation. These are the phases of the wise life. And of course, you get to promote your school. So these seats are limited. If you want to hop in for the 2026, I do also have a PayPal so that you can get about as low as $110 a month payments, I think it is. Here, let's go see. 2026.wisewithwendy.com. Bing. Let's see what the payment plan is here. It says starting at $109.15 per month. So don't get overwhelmed by the price. It's 2026 for the full year of support in 2026, right? This is great stuff. And January 1st, it's going up to the $3,650, $10 a day. That's what I've often run the Wise Life Mastery program as. That previously is more of a 12-week coaching program or a monthly coaching program. But this is more about accountability, traction, direction, focus, attention, activation, adaptation, appreciation. That's the Wise Life formula, right? You'll see it again and again and again in the Skool building, in the Enjoy Ease experience, in the Wise Choices classroom, if you choose to go through that. And that is the theme in my little Heather's sticker I haven't sent yet. Wise World, Wiseman Integrative School Ecosystem. So there you go. You can get this here in Wise Community Catalyst or on the Enjoy, right? There you can see, same thing, different place, different window, because, you know, and not everybody wants to be in the same containers. Yeah. Some people like the daily actions for happiness. Some people want the women's, you know, support, empowerment, and uplifting collective of we're outstanding women, a world of women. I can't. Go, Wendy, go. Oops, I messed that up, didn't I? Ba-da-bum. There we go. Isn't that nice, soothing music? I know I should have wrapped this episode already, but I wanted to show you that. Stop! Why won't it go? Oh, because I can't look at it. Okay, because it's freemium, it won't show you the plans until you join. So I figured that out. Isn't that exciting? Hey! You can also access this from the Explore free public community. Goes up to the 10-day super boost January 1st. So you can access that from any of the communities, and they all include public classroom promotional good stuff. So there you have it. That's the lowdown, the rundown, the showcase. And that is my silly Sunday school episode. Now, another promotional opportunity is that these are going to become more streamlined as my life becomes more aligned and streamlined. So will these weekend episodes. The weekly Wise Saturday session that I do on Saturday mornings is going to be more themed and progressive about the Wise Life formula, the Enjoy Ease experience, and simplifying your healthy, wealthy, wise life. Yeah. And in December, that's going to be the D3 Dream, the Dream, Decide, Do. And you can get that challenge inside the Enjoy community, which is free to join. You can level up and unlock that, or maybe it's open to all members. I don't remember. Not important, but that's going to be the theme of the Saturday sessions for December. That workbook, it's a nice workbook, and that's all about preparing for the new year. And I will, of course, be promoting, if the seats haven't filled already this week, this 2026. Obviously, there's limited seats because there's only one of me, and I can't be providing that accountability tracking and guided support and maintenance upkeep with like 100 people, right? 50 would be too stressful. So the seats are limited, 25, not more than 25. And those are going to fill fast. So you want to hop on that special offer now. That leaves room for my school building and my other community catalyst support services, and of course my magazine editorial functions and all of the other things. So it is very exciting. It does seem like a lot to a lot of you because you aren't wired the way I am. I'm like I said, I'm multi-passionate manifesting generator who has always been doing a lot of things. And these are all interconnected. And it sounds like a lot more than it is. So together we rise and shine. I'm happy that you are here on this journey with me. I can't wait to see you in the showcase, whether you're just browsing or you're a booth owner. Let's go. Let's grow. Make it a great day.